Hi, welcome to the workshop. Thanks for joining us. In this video we're going to be fitting the M90 gearbox to our Volvo 940 drift car.
So we went for the M90 box because it's quite strong, and obviously being a drift car it's going to be used and abused, so we want it to be nice and strong. So we've also got the TTV flywheel along with the 850R clutch, and today we're going to be getting it fitted.
So let's get the gearbox in, and I hope you enjoy the video.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's the wrong one. It's not really. Does that scare you?
It's B230 clutch.
Yeah, same.
Ours is the B200.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the spacer.
8 bolts. Ooh, look at that.
There we go. One TTV.
You're making it dirty.
That's oil, that's to stop it from rusty.
Yeah, no.
2-1 TTV flywheel.
That's good, isn't it?
Nice, isn't it? Seems a shame to put it in a gearbox where you won't be able to see it.
Right, lay it down a bit. Flicking the other way. Right, and go up. Oh, that is brilliant. I love that.
Plenty of room.
So I think one of the hardest bits of this job is probably going to be getting to the bolts on the top of the gearbox, because as you can see there isn't much room to get to it. So I can just about see it down there. So I think that will be one of the first things we try and get out. I cannot get it to budge. This one is tight. So I've managed to get the very top one out. I'm now just going to keep working my way around. Dad's going to start taking all the plastic under tray off so that we can get to the bottom pulley, and then just keep taking bolts out, I suppose.
That's all you can do. Oh, 8 out of 10. I think it just went past.
What?
The bolts. You gone?
Oh, has it gone?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God for that.
Yeah. You've done it.
I think the starter should come out.
You need to take the wire off the back of it, unless you just pull it forward. Take it out and pull it, lean it forward. Battery's disconnected, so
Yeah.
mind your arm.
Oh, I want to put it in oil.
There's 2 pipes on the side, that's the oil cooler.
Right.
Okay, now what we need to do is undo the torque converter bolts so we can release it off here. So on here. So I think that's just a prop and then we're out.
So yeah, I've got all the gearbox bolts out. I've got the prop disconnected at the gearbox end.
Pretty much there, just ready to lift it out I think, once you get that
Got to get this,
off.
yeah, got to get this mount off, and then we can drop it down and onto the gearbox jack once we've got the other side of the prop undone.
Oh.
Can you get her to grab it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, I think let it down a little bit.
No, not yet.
No?
Go back a bit more.
Okay, ready?
Will it go back a bit more? That's it. Ready?
Yeah. Right, back to me.
Got a bit of oil on the rear main. Yeah, it's leaking that. Got a rear main oil seal gone. Got to order a new seal. It's oil that.
Is that something we can do while it's in there?
Yeah.
Without,
we just
it's
put
not engine out.
No, just put a screw in there and pop that out and then push another one in.
So we ain't getting the manual box fitted today then?
No. We need to do that because if not that'd just go on the flywheel, spread about on the clutch and make clutch slip.
Right. Bloody cars.
You can tell by how much oil is in it that.
I will admit, when I was at the front taking them bolts out, I did think there was a bit of oil on it. I'm now going to remove the gear lever. So I might have to take this, see if I can get this off further up. I think that comes out there. We have just had delivered the rear main seal, so we can get that fitted now. We've just got to give it a bit of a clean up, get all the oil, degrease it, and then we should be ready to replace this. As you can see, the back of the engine is all now clean. I've just been using some degreaser and I've got it all clean and got all the oil off now. So we are now ready to replace the rear main seal. So Dad, do you want to show me how to do it?
Right, I'm going to try and put a tech screw in it so I've got something to actually pull on.
Oh, it's moved.
Yeah, they aren't in there mega tight.
Oh, I thought it would be quite tight.
No. There you go. A little bit of engine oil. Just to help it slide on a bit. Yeah.
Right, we've just put the engine on top dead centre, and we've also degreased the flywheel. So we're now going to line the flywheel up with that blank on the crank sensor.
So round there would be too far. So it's got to be that one, isn't it? See? Because top dead is now coming on top dead.
Yeah. So, do you want to put a bolt in? I tell you what, it makes life so much easier having a ramp, doesn't it?
Yeah. Do you reckon we should put Loctite on the bolts?
I would have said so. Just screw a couple, or just screw a few in just to keep it on, and then we'll take them out and Loctite them.
That's where that goes.
Very nice.
Now putting a bit of Loctite on the threads just to make sure we don't get anything coming off. Because we don't want this coming off.
Oh, did I show you that picture where one of them let go and it come through the bulkhead and went straight through the wiring?
They will. They're spinning at such a rate and they're such a weight. What weight was this one? 6 kilos, wasn't it?
5.6.
Yeah. That's light.
It
Plus
is
then
light.
you've got the clutch plate and all that to go on it as well.
Yeah.
So it's going to be probably about 10 kilos by the time that's all done. And that is light.
We've now got all the clutch and flywheel bolted up, all nice and tight. So I think we're now about ready to get the gearbox on the gearbox jack and see if we can get it bolted up.
Have a good spot for it. Take them bolts out there. Oh, she's on.
Is it on?
Yeah.
No.
I'm going to get a bolt in.
Are you holding it? I actually cannot believe how easily that went in.
That literally fell in. Okay, we're now putting the prop in. We had a bit of trouble with these splines on the middle section on the bearing. They were a bit of a job to get them on there. But there seems to be some sort of plastic coating on it, so I'm not quite sure. But we did get that in once we give it a good clean. So we just got the donut on here. Now to marry that up on the gearbox. As you can see, I'll get a light on it. There we go. So we're now going to bolt that up here and put that all up, and then we've got the gear linkage to do.
Got some wiring to sort out.
There's a little bit of wiring to sort out just to get the inhibitor off the clutch.
I've got all the
brake, rather.
all the bell housing bolted in and tight, so that's all sorted.
And then that's hydraulic clutch to sort out, clutch pedal. Then we should be pretty much there, I think. Gearbox up with oil, and we'll check the oil, and got job done by. Should be anyway.
Then we can do some skids.
Give it a try.
Next job I've started doing is getting the clutch all in. It's a bit cramped down here, not gonna lie. That is the clutch pedal all in now. Because our flywheel is narrower than the standard one, we've actually got to make or extend the push rod. So Dad just cut a little bit of solid round and is now going to weld it in, and then that will make sure that the clutch can operate and function as it normally should.
No.
Tell me one.
Go.
The gear stick or gear lever is all done now. Got this mount on as well. This pin in. Ready?
Yeah.
So we've got all the gearbox fitted and everything, and we tried starting it and the car wouldn't start, and we've actually realised that we've put the gap for the crank sensor in the wrong place. It actually needed to be where the starter hole is, and we were putting it where the crank sensor is. So we're going to pop the gearbox off, change the flywheel, move it around, and then try it again, and hopefully this time it will start and run nicely. Yeah, ready?
Yeah.
So a big thanks to the Volvo owners page who actually helped us sort the problem out. I put a post on there and I got quite a few replies telling me what the problem was. So a big thanks to you, you've actually helped us get the car running. We've got the gearbox all in, we're now going to go and give it a try and see what it's like. Just driving it out the unit has seen a load of difference. So we're just going to take it for a drive now and see what we think. I think that turbo is knackered, 100%.
Yeah.
That absolutely stinks of oil.